Hi there, my name is Mark Gibson. I'm the Business Development Director at Mkodo. Mkodo are a mobile engagement services company, and by that I mean that we provide application development and hosting services purely in a mobile environment for all kinds of clients and brands. B2B operator, that's what we do.
That's great. Thank you very much for that. Mark, could you tell me how long you've been going?
Mkodo have been around since 2001, again solely in mobile, which is kind of quite unusual. For us, to some degree, we're kind of a very old startup. We had a bit of a change in direction a couple of years ago. Didn't have any external investment, but we decided to develop more into the application arena from the messaging arena where we were previously.
Okay. Could you tell us some of the customers that you work with and what is the technology stack you use?
Okay, so we develop our native applications on iOS and Android, web app development, so HTML5 stuff again for mobile, and mobile web for mobile, so XHTML, XHTML, and we used to do quite a lot of stuff in the old WAP days, but obviously there's less call for that. In terms of client base, we do quite a lot of work for companies in the gaming sector, and by gaming I mean gambling, so this could be anything from sportsbooks, so people betting on sporting events, to bingo, to lottery services. So we work with Rank Interactive, who are Mecca Bingo, for those of you who don't know. We've done some work with Betfair, with Skybet, with some quite large companies outside of the UK as well. So that's our primary arena, but we also work with media companies, so BBC. We work with not-for-profit organisations like the RNLI, and we work for a number of TV shopping channels. Again, all mobile services.
Where do you see yourselves in 3 years' time?
In 3 years' time, I would suggest that we would hopefully still be providing application development services and hosting. A large part of that will be developing web app services, I would imagine, and a large part of that will be not wholly UK focused. So there'll be quite a lot of work, I would hope, within the North American market and within the South American market for us.
To job seekers, why would it be great to work for you? What would you say to them?
So, as with many companies at this event, we're a relatively small organisation. We are a growing organisation. We've grown from, we only had about 6 or 7 people 12 to 18 months ago. We're 22 now from internal investment purposes. And for people wanting to join, it's a place to grow. It's a place to develop themselves, develop their skills in a new technology, and in a new technology which is actively taken up by customers. So I'm not dissing old some services, but we handle somewhere in the region of £80 million a year for our clients, and that's a lot of money, and it's a lot of interactivity. And so these are services which you can develop, and they get taken up by real customers spending real money on them. Okay.
And what roles are you recruiting for?
So at the moment we are looking for graduate developers. We're looking to undertake kind of a graduate developer scheme to some degree on a small scale level. So developers within an iOS, Android, specifically web app environment. We're looking for a kind of a software development lead, so somebody with a fair bit of experience. And we're also looking for account managers, so people who are technically minded, but who like the client-side interface.
I understand you've probably answered, to some extent, the next question I'm going to ask, yes. But I want for you to tell me what makes your company stand out from your competitors.
Well, as a company, we're very technically focused. I think a lot of the companies again here will be. So we are very interested in pushing new technologies for services with high transactional throughput. And transactional throughput can be money, quite frequently it is, but it also can be kind of data server calls. So effectively, you have one transaction which costs £1, but behind that there are 40 or 50 server calls between different organisations. So we will provide somebody with a wide range of experience, the opportunity to get a wide range of experience with a lot of different companies, with a lot of different APIs and a lot of different technologies and services that are taken up, really taken up.
Okay, could you maybe mention one fun fact detail about your company that will make you memorable to job seekers?
Fun fact company. I'm not sure about fun and fact. I mean, we've got a guy. I don't know if this is fun, but we had a guy that joined us as an iOS developer, and within 18 months he built a product which which have been downloaded, and this isn't a massive number, but downloaded probably 250,000 times, but it generated something like £30 million in revenue, and not out of sales but out of activity. It may not be fun, but if you want to have things in your CV, it's fun.
That's great. Thank you very much for participating in the Tech Startup Jobs Fair and partnering with us.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Cheers.